Hello everyone, I am Dipankar Shadra. I am a data scientist and business analytics intern at the Spark Foundation. In the first Spark Foundation task 1, predicting using supervised machine learning. In machine learning, in this task, we have to predicting the percentage score of the student based on the number of study hours. The task has two variables where the features is the number of hours studied and the target value is percentage score. This can be solved using simple linear regression model. In this task, we can uh, we can calculate there are different steps. Step 1, different step. Step 1, importing the dataset. Step 2, visualization dataset. Step 3, preparation. Step 4, training the algorithm. Step 5, visualization the model. Step 6, making prediction. Step 6, 7, evaluation the model. Step 1, importing the dataset. In this case, we can use different libraries. These libraries are pandas database, import lim dataframe, numpy dataframe, cbom dataframe, matplotlib as dataframe. In this given uh, from the Parks Foundation dataset, in this case you can copy the URL and paste it to URL into uh, pandas data frame pds imported pd.read./csv file, and we can use the python code df.head. We show in the number of row position. There is 2 row, hour and score. In the tail, given below position of the dataset, below of the dataset, we can given maximum 24 data is row given here. df.info, we can we show the number of column in 2 and number of rows 25, and data type is given float and integer, and the size, memory size 528.0 bytes. In df.save, we can use 24, 25 row and 2 column. df.describe, in this describe total throughout the data. There is maximum number of hours 9.2 and maximum score 95.00, and there is a 75%, 50%, 25% data given. Minimum value 1.10 and maximum minimum value of the score 70.0, and mean score 5.020, and 5 and score mean is 51.48. Again, we can use df dot is null is sum second bracket. In this case, we use that command. We can calculate the null value. If any null value is present, there is a showing, but in this case there is no null value. Null value is 0, no score null value is 0. Step 2, visualization the data. In this dataset, we have to check in the relation to dataset, relation between two dataset, and also check there is any outlier which is present or not. In this case, first we can calculate the box plot. In this case, first box plot given hour, and second box plot given is score. In first box plot, the mean value is given something 5.0010, and score mean value 51.48. In this dataset, there is a there is a no outlier, outlier top and bottom. Also, the score to dataset, there is a no outlier top and bottom section. We can calculate also score and hour in the x-axis and score in y-axis. In the scatter plot, in the pictorial represent that straight line y is equal to ms plus c formation. In the next, in moving to the next language, we can df.correlation. We can use the correlation function. There is a two types of correlation: partition calculation and Candela correlation. We answer is given 0.97 and 0.8. There is a positive correlation. That means if increase the hour, there is a also increase the score value. And next, we can I use distribution plot given in hour and given density, the checking the outlier. Also even so there is a no outlier. And step number 3, there is a data preparation process. In this case, we can in library import the library, import linear regression model, import the tainted split model, and import skyline matrix. Import skyline matrix, and in this case, our can assign to input feature name, and our input features name is assigned to capital X, and score, this is capital X is a independent variable, and y import the score to y is a dependent variable. And moving to the next step is step 4, training algorithm. In this case, we can import we could train and test the data. There is 70% train the data and 30% state the data. This you can use the Python algorithm and run the last query linear fit. We can given so given linear regression model, and move to the next model, visualization the model. In this case, visualization model, we can calculate y, m and c. First calculation m 9.371, next interception point 2.73, and we can graphically represent that that manner. There is a that graphically in that manner. And move to the next step, step 6, making prediction. In this case, y is calculated actual value, and prediction value we can actual value I calculated in this given diagram. That actual and predicted value nearly equal to same, and also plotted the actual and prediction value. The actual value prediction blue color, and prediction white red color prediction value we can given. So there is a actual and prediction values like similarly. Step 6, making prediction. In this prediction, what question is given, what will be prediction score if the student study 9.5 hour per day. In this prediction, we can calculate that the prediction score of a student 9.5 hours is 95 point something. Step 7, evaluation of the model. We can use from skyline input matrix, and we can calculate it the mean square error, and after calculating mean square is 4.85. This is good. And also calculated the r square result. This r square result answer is given 0.94. This is also good, because our r square varies from 0 to 1. This 1 moving nearly out 1. That means linear regression model prediction is good. And thank you.